I don't have the best relationship with my husband's mom, and honestly, that's an understatement. Since day one, she tried to make remarks and compare me to his ex. Then she switched it up, started overly praising everything I do, and even copying me. Like that one time she literally dyed her hair purple, just like mine. And when everyone pointed out how ridiculous she looked, she blamed me. Said I was trying to make a joke out of her. That's who I'm dealing with. So anyway, my husband and I took 2 weeks off work to travel out of the country. I was the one who saved up and arranged the whole trip. He was just responsible for booking the tickets. Well, his mom found out and wanted to come along. When I said no, she threw absolute temper tantrums. Calling, texting, sending people to convince me. She even threatened to call the police and make up some complaint just to stop us from leaving if she couldn't come with us. My husband actually told me we should just take her. I said he was wrong to tell her about the trip in the first place. Then he hit me with an ultimatum. Said he wouldn't go if his mom can't come. So I looked at him and said, "I'll gladly call your bluff." That made him back down real quick. He said fine. He'd tell her to stop because we're not taking her. After that, things got quiet. Suspiciously quiet. The day of the trip came and we got to the airport. My husband was walking ahead of me. Looking left and right like he was searching for someone. I asked him what was going on, but he didn't respond. He led me to the waiting area and the first thing I saw was his mom. Standing right there, with her luggage. I froze. I felt a cold wave wash over me. Nines. And I was fuming inside. Then I watched them hug. And that's when everything clicked. I quietly turned around and started walking towards the exit. My husband came running after me, shouting at me to stop. He grabbed at me, but I told him off in the harshest way possible. He kept saying I was overreacting, that his mom was there anyway, so I should just let it go and not mess up the trip. I looked him dead in the eyes and said, "You and your mom can still go. I'm going home." I went home, and I just sobbed into my dog's fur for I don't even know how long. Turns out, he had secretly booked her a ticket behind my back this whole time. About an hour later, he came storming through the door, yelling and raging about how pathetic and spiteful I was for walking out and ruining the trip. I told him, "You caused this. You did this to us." He said I was being way too hard on his mom, that it was ridiculous. I refused to fight anymore, but he wouldn't stop berating me. And then, he actually picked up the phone and called my family. Told them the trip was canceled, and that it was all my fault. My own family said I shouldn't have ruined it for myself, that I should have just sucked it up and tried to enjoy the trip. I felt completely alone. Now here's the update, and it's been an absolute nightmare. I need to be honest about something. My husband's mom has always favored him over all of his siblings. This affected every relationship he has, including ours. He never once saw an issue with how differently she treats him. Going low contact was never an option. He has to see her or call her every single day. Most of his siblings don't even talk to him anymore, and I'm 100% certain it's because of her favoritism. I've been making excuses for his behavior for so long. I even did it in my original post without realizing. I think it's because of how much I love him, and because I desperately wanted to work things out without letting them destroy our marriage. But after the trip incident, he tried to have a talk with me, and every single word out of his mouth came from a place of blame. All of it directed at me. I just couldn't do it anymore. I told him I needed space, that I'd be staying with my sister for a while. And you know what he did? He got up from the couch, walked over to the front door, opened it, and told me to leave right then. In that moment, seeing how he still had zero understanding of what he'd done, everything became crystal clear. I pictured years and years of my life lived exactly like this, and something inside me just said, I can't do this anymore. I can't take any more of being the aggressive one, the crazy one, the jealous, pathetic overreactor. While his mom can do absolutely no wrong. We just keep going in circles with no end in sight, and I am so exhausted. Right now I'm staying at my sister's place. I brought my dog with me too. He sent me one last message saying I'm the one choosing to end what we had, but I believe it's the other way around. I'm not mad at him, and I honestly don't expect him to change. But at least now, I'm giving myself options. Options to decide what's best for me and my future, even if that means separation and divorce. All those people who reached out with advice and resources, they were the wake-up call I really needed. I just wish it didn't have to get this far. But what's done is done, and for the first time in a long time, I finally feel like I can breathe again.